They say children should respect their elders, but I'd argue it's a two-way thing. Hi, I'm Lou and this is Lily Rowe. So this isn't a video that we planned, but we're out and about and something's happened this morning that is just bubbling inside me and I feel like I need to vent. So we thought we'd make this video to share it with you because maybe it's a common issue that you might have encountered at forest school. But basically, we're out this morning at a place owned by a very well-known environmental charity in the UK, and this place is particularly known for its rhododendrons. It's got a historic landscape by a famous landscape architect, and there are these lovely rhododendrons that flower this time of year. So it's incredibly busy today, like the whole car park's full, the overflow car park's going, there's lots of people around, big zooms on their cameras coming to look at the rhododendrons. And we come here regularly because a couple of times a month they have like a preschooler outdoor group. It's not really a forest school group, but it's lots of lovely outdoor activities that we go to. So we're on a planned kind of session with the people that work here. And we were out looking for colours and we were looking at the flowers as a group. And this couple, an older couple, well, basically the chap started having a massive go at one of the mums because the children were being noisy. So, you know, a couple of them were playing amongst the rhododendrons and climbing on them and of course making lots of lovely sounds because they're having a lovely time. I was in earshot and basically did like a double take because he was quite aggressive in his manner, having a go about these children. And so I felt like I needed to have a conversation with this chap. So I did. And kind of was trying to get to the bottom of why this was a problem. Because to me, the sound of children playing is a happy sound and something that we should encourage in our countryside and our outdoor spaces. Because after all, it's through contact and connection with nature that children will grow up to hopefully love and care nature. It's how the future conservationists begin, is playing in trees and making noise. And he voiced his concern that, they'd come for a quiet walk and to enjoy the flowers and enjoy the bird song, and they've scared away all the birds, which incidentally wasn't true because I could hear plenty of birds whilst having the conversation with him. And I pointed out that it's a very large woodland. There's plenty of space for everybody, and the fact was we were actually here on a session that's planned and guided by staff who work for this environmental charity, this organisation. So the charity in question obviously recognised the benefits of getting children and young people out into nature themselves. It's just that other visitors perhaps don't appreciate that. And I guess it made me think about the different perceptions out there about people seeing children in nature. And again, the reminder that effective communication as a forest school leader is absolutely crucial if you're going to have a successful programme. Some of you may well come across similar people to the people I was having the conversation with. They might be walking their dog or out to enjoy the bird life of the woods. And, you've got a group of children enjoying themselves at forest school, making quite a lot of sound. And there might be disputes and upset feelings. I'm quite happy to say that we did manage to come to some sort of resolution in our conversation, and he calmed down and he even apologised for his manner and tone and explained that he'd had, some stresses in his life recently that makes him more agitated. So I guess using that empathy and non-judgmental approaches to talk to people perhaps came in useful in this conversation. This also got me thinking about how incidents like this can be barriers to outdoor play for people, because if you're a parent and you've suffered some abuse from people out when your children are playing just because they're noisy, then maybe you're going to think twice next time about coming out here or to other places where there might be people. So I think it's really sad that we live in a society where the sound of children playing can be perceived as a negative thing. And you know, it is very sad for the individual in question that that irritated him so much that he felt he had to go and shout at somebody. Yeah, so I find that for a school, we're in a position where we can really advocate for outdoor play in childhood. You know, we've learned about the benefits of contact with nature and of play in nature, and we can perhaps be messengers of all the good and benefit that brings, whether it's, you know, formally in our role as a forest school practitioner, or if it's just like today when we're out on a walk and we notice that, you know, there's been some tension between people. Have you encountered any barriers to play outdoors? Do let us know in the comment section below. If you've enjoyed this video, do give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel so you can join us in the woods again next time. And thanks for watching. Outdoor play can be loud, but don't hide away. Instead, stand proud. Calm communication is the key to resolve conflict the next time you head to the trees.